been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? But I remember Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh, yeah, baby. You're back here in Swamp Talk here on Interfed Radio. With me in studios, we have the legendary managers, commissioners of the Louisiana Swamp League. With me in studios, we have the legendary Double R, Rob Ratliff. Double R, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Oh, man. Also with us, we have, in my opinion, probably the best promoter in the game himself, Gerald Horton. Jerry, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Flip. Good to be here.
Man, and we can't leave out the man of the hour himself, the commissioner of the heavyweight division here in the Louisiana Swamp League, Timothy Clark. Timothy, welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Oh, man. Yeah, buddy. We're back here with Swamp Talk. I'm IWA Flip, and my goodness, do we have a show in store for you. Now, guys, I mean, I'm going to break the fourth wall right from the very beginning, because shout out to all the new managers and to all the managers that have resurrected themselves here in the swamp. Special shout out to all the wonderful managers from Annihilation Inc., whose invasion angle has engulfed and I hate to say this, but almost literally taken over the LSL. I mean, they're coming at us with promos, with pictures, with attacks. I mean, beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, guys, this is why we play this game, is it not?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody is in 100%. I mean, but we're not gonna let the angle take overshadow what else we got going on. Because last cycle, we had Timothy, brought together the entire league, and Lethal Lottery was a huge success. So we got to talk about what happened at Lethal Lottery, and we got to talk about what did you call the end? The Battle Bowl?
The Battle Bowl winner.
The Battle Bowl winner. Last year's winner was Big Papa Red. We got a new winner to announce this year, so we'll get into that. But before we do, we want to make sure we get our champions read off. And if you allow me, here we go. Does anybody else have the bulletin, or?
Oh, I got a bulletin.
You got a bulletin?
Yeah, I got my bulletin right here.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Did you want to read off the champs to me, or?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it.
World Swamp Champ. Prince T.
This is for May 2020?
Yep, May 2020. Yeah, May 2020. Louisiana Swamp League, number 224.
Nice. Now, Prince Tier, long time coming. Been in this league since we got here, and so I mean, it's great to see him finally bring it home. I mean, nothing against Leprechaun bringing it home, nothing against one of the Stambolis or anyone else bringing it home. But to see the Prince bring it home was special.
That's right.
I hope he's not AI. I really hope he's not AI.
No,
but
he won't be joining AI. I've talked to him.
Those AI guys are sneaky. They've even managed to steal some of your own characters away from us. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll get there. Who's our American Extreme Champion?
Night Hatcher.
Nice. Now, I mean, look, he's come a long way. He's finally paying attention. And I don't mean Night Hatcher. I mean Paul. Shout out to Paul. I just had a chance to talk to him a few weeks ago. He wasn't even aware that he won the World 6 championship, or a piece of it, out of the LSL. So, and I was honest with him. I told him, I go, dude, that's probably the only time you're ever going to win anything in the report. He was mad. He was like, why? Is it that hard? I go, yeah, it is. It really is. The way some of these, managers have large rosters, I go, bro, it's not easy for somebody that's only carrying one league and six and that is a 6-man limit league. I go, it's going to be very hard for you to see that report again. But shout out to Mr. Nighthatcher because he's been winning with Bob.
Yeah.
And now with Hatcher, so cool.
Yeah. And I'm just going to name this differently when a woman's got it. Queen of the South champion, Awesome Mina Colossus.
Very nice. Very nice. She's another one. I mean, Rob, I know you've always held her up high on your list in terms of women's fighters. I mean, obviously, we wish she would say more. Maybe not as much as Sugar Lips, but
Yeah, she's a great one. I mean, she's way up there.
yeah, I mean, and just to see her, I mean, we would be lying if we said she's not consistent because she is definitely, one of the more consistent players here in the L. I would say, yeah. I would hope she would get on that mic a little more, but regardless of that, she's a hitter.
She's still whooping ass.
Oh, yeah.
She's still whooping that ass, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's one of the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this next one here, I got some trouble with this next one coming up.
Yes, our Southern Heritage champion, Polly.
Now, the Blind
All
Bandit,
right.
the Blind Bandit is back. Now, I'll be honest with you. I thought she was just going to come back and help the Catfishes, but after this last cycle's trash talk, it looks like somehow, some way, the connection between her and Fontaine was just too strong, and she looks like she's siding with Age of the Fallen. I would have never, ever in my wildest dreams imagined the Blind Bandit to be siding with the Age of the Fallen. Never.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll get more into it during our trash talk portion of it. But yeah, I'm ashamed of you, Paulie. I got bad feeling about this.
Bad.
Polly. Bad Polly. Okay. Primetime Elite Champion, BTY.
Nice.
All right.
Way to go, bro.
Muscle on top of muscle.
That's right. And our Brass Knuckles champ, he's been doing good since the darkness whooped his ass. Blade Runner Slop.
You ain't lying there. You talk about getting some sense knocked into you. Oh man.
Yeah. Our Colossal Fear champion, Bunny Goddess Terry Black.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Now, did they add another bunny? Did I see a third bunny? I'm sorry, you cut off, Jerry. What was that?
There was, but due to, well, I can't go into too much detail, but from what the Punk Queen Sarah Smith talked about, that she failed her physical, so that bunny was fired.
Ah, interesting. Nice. Well, yeah. I mean, a lot. Like I'm telling you, a lot happened this cycle, so we got a lot to cover in our trash talk edition.
Our North American champion is Catfish John.
Oh yeah, baby.
Congrats, John.
Woo! Way to go, John boy.
Now, you best believe that slime bag Bob is coming for that one.
Probably.
He definitely doesn't want another fake belt, so he might as well come after one of the real ones.
Yeah. And our Iron Fist champion, War Goddess.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, now Jerry, I'm sorry, brother, but when you brought her back, it was like one of those jump for joy moments, brother. I'm like, okay, she's come back home, taking care of business. So I'm ready, bro. I mean, I'm ready to see her, reestablish herself as what we know she truly is. I mean, she's one of the elite superstars here in this league, and her taking the backseat to anyone is just not right, brother. So, hopefully she can work her way up. And I mean, dude, War Goddess versus Sugar Lips versus cheerleader. I mean, wow. I mean, our female talent here is bar none. I mean, outside of the women's leagues, I mean, this women's division here is got a great name and a great rep here for itself.
Man, it's wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Right. I mean, Rob, we've talked about it on our exclusive LSL women's shows that we've had. And Rob, I mean, for us to be able to have our own dedicated women's show it just says enough. I mean, there's that much that goes on, even though some of our ladies are barking up the wrong tree right now, but we'll get into that too.
Yeah. And our first blood champion is part of AI. His name is Slash.
Yeah.
Now he is part of what I consider AI's six-man specialist, because those guys there, man, I as soon as I hope the six-man scene stays as tough as it is, because we've had, I think now, 2 back-to-back 521s. Tim, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back.
So that says a lot for your league, man. When you can have consistent six-man play and consistent tag play on top of trash talking and commissioner stuff going on. Oh, bro, like when we fell, I mean, if it wasn't, I forgot what league bumped us out, but I think we were number 11 this cycle, Tim. In terms of top 10, we were just outside of the top 10, because number 10 had 76 cards, and I think we had 73. So we were just outside of the top 10 this but 73 cards, for crying out loud.
We had 76.
We had 76?
Yeah.
Okay, then they had 77. I know they beat us by a little bit.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, great. It was still a great showing, brother. Very great showing. Now, who else do we got here? Let's see.
We have our Southern Hardcore champion, the Kinda Great Gus.
Now, did somebody challenge him, or is he active again?
He's active.
He's active. Okay. I thought maybe somebody had challenged him out of the inactive pool and set him off. So.
Yeah.
But glad to see the great Gus in action.
Yeah. And our barbed wire champion, Ricky the Fox Steamboat.
Nice. Barbed wire and Gator Bait champion. No, G-Force champion.
G-Force.
Yeah.
And I'm coming for that one. Let me tell you, brother. I'm coming with it every cycle with Pipsqueak until he becomes the G-Force champion.
Oh, I gotta stick that little sucker back in the hole.
If you want him hugging all your Reds again, go ahead and stick him wherever you want.
I need to come up with some tag team title names for these ones. But for now, it's tag team champions, the Darkness, Matthew Stamboli, and the Butcher. Paul the Butcher DeShane.
Nice.
And
they've been doing good.
This one coming up, man, this one kind of surprises me a little bit. TV tag champions, BTY and Sugar Lips Roxy.
Now I gotta ask, bro.
Oh man.
Did you sign that?
No, I did not. I think they're trying to drive a wedge between Fontaine and him.
Interesting. Yeah, that one completely shocked me, bro. Yeah, I definitely didn't expect that one coming. I was like, oh boy, that was a shocker.
I didn't sign it. That wasn't me. That was the manager of Sugar Lips, Roxy, that signed that.
Well, shout out to BTY You know, bringing home, helping her bring home some gold because she didn't have a good cycle.
Oh,
She
yeah.
didn't have a good cycle.
That's right. We'll
I
come to
told you
that.
go for the
We'll
specialist.
come to that in a few minutes.
What was that, Rob?
I said I told her to go for a specialist.
She wanted your advice. It's like, here you go.
Yep. I told her to go for a specialist.
Go get him. Now,
Yeah.
6-man champions.
Six-man champions, the indomitable one, Time Bomb and Sugar Lips Roxy.
Cool.
Yep,
They
Phil.
they stay consistent. I will give them that. I mean, they have their off cycles, but I'm just glad that they're staying active. I think that's what I'm most impressed of. Not impressed of the trash talk. Not impressed by her winning the diamond drop. Not impressed. I mean, staying active to me just means that much more. And the fact that they
Come on, guys, that's the best.
right.
The best is right here, man.
In your dreams.
Okay, TV six-man champions, Prince Tear, King of Chili's, and Awesome Mina Colossus.
Nice.
Good to see him back.
Great to see
I
you.
might-
I'm right there with you, Rob.
I might as well say Battle Royal champion, Holly.
The blind bandit. How did she? You know what? Everybody just feels bad because she's blind and they don't want to throw her out of the ring. So I think that's why she brought it home this cycle.
Yeah. It has to be that. Yep.
Oh man. Now Timmy, I know we haven't had you on. I know I managed to get Jerry and Rob on. I know I haven't had a chance to have you on in a while. Let's talk a little bit about these commissioner titles. Let's start with Catfish Rob's wonderful title that he gave out to that he gave that he.
Okay, the high stakes paper championship.
the fakey of all fakies.
Yeah.
Now let's clear the air because obviously by the time I got a chance to talking to my buddy, my friend Paul, we had I guess he hadn't followed along, and I feel bad because he was very proud of him.
He was really excited, wasn't he?
He definitely was. I mean, his trash talk said it all. He was gloating about it.
He'll be more excited of my announcement.
So yeah, he definitely wasn't too happy with it being a fakie, and I'm eager to see what he has to say this upcoming cycle after Catfish. Catfish's trash talk. Pretty much revealed that it wasn't a real belt, that it was a fake. So I think that'll be a nice. Cat, you know what? This is twice you've pulled the rug out from Mr. Bob. So you pulled. You're definitely you're revving up to win that slime bag award at the end of the year. Let me tell you here, Rob. Let me tell you.
That's right. Catfish John, scumbag of the year. No. Slime.
Oh, come on, guys. Catfish John just wants to have a little fun.
Oh, and you know what? And fun he is definitely having. I'm enjoying it. And I know Paul's definitely, like I said, I know he's gonna get a kick out of it. I didn't tell him because Rob asked me not to tell him until he saw the trash talk. So, Paul, if you're listening, hopefully you got as much of a kick as we did because. Oh man! But
John, remember what the Red said? Sucker.
Now, so that being said, about our high stakes paper champion, Bullfrog Bob, shout out to him. Our Gator Bait champion ended up being, was it
Harkness.
Paul the Butcher, right?
No, it was the Darkness.
Oh, the
This-
Darkness one at this cycle.
Yeah, you put it on the Facebook page.
As I was talking, I'm scrolling up trying to find it, and at this point, I'll say this: look, every league has a different play style. Every league has a different tempo. You've heard it from us. We've repeated it over and over. If you've been listening to these shows, you know that that's pretty much what we preach. There is no right way to play this game. Everybody plays it in their own way, but we definitely try to, accommodate for everybody to come and play here in the Swamp. And I think one of the things that the Swamp and the LSL does fantastic is Facebook group interactions.
Mm-hmm.
The trash talk, the going back, the in character trash talk, and I want to make that clear because, if you're in that group, I want to make sure that everyone is on the same page because, to me, that's like our locker room. That's we're in character, we're talking smack, so that's all. And it's fun because we've had, I'm scrolling down just looking at how many little posts we have for all the different little interactions that we're having, and I try to copy as many of them as I can remember into the bulletin, so it becomes part of the in bulletin canon. Because I know some people don't have that access, and I want people like RD Strickland, like King Achilles, like AAA, people like Leprechaun and Michael Leaves that maybe aren't as active on the Facebook. When they open up their bulletin, I want them to see all the interactions that we've had, and I hope they enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it as well because we try to, give make the LSL, as even though this is the AI line right now that they got going on. Shout out to Donald Dump.
Make LSL great again.
Make LSL great again. So yeah, it's just our little tidbit to help promote the league.
Just keep that one picture of Double R and Roxy off of
it. You know what? All this Double R and Roxy talk has me wondering if maybe you know who it is, but because there's way too much Double R and Roxy talk around here. There's way too much.
I'll tell you one thing: it ain't me.
Oh, Tim, you know what? Now I know it's you. I know it. You guys have been trying to pull these rugs. You're waiting for that big rug. It's like, but anywho, look. So shout out to our Gatorbait champion, Stamboli, Matthew, or Timmy.
Darkness, Stamboli, Matthew.
Yeah, so shout out to the Darkness, and again, not that you can't sign against the Darkness. But anyone that knows the Gatorbait Championship, the way we run it is we run it from card to card. So
that means you can lose it in a tag team match too.
Yeah, and there is no going back. So maybe by the time you beat Stamboli, he no longer has the belt. So don't come to us later on and be like, hey, I beat Stamboli by the most points in card number 66. And I'm going to be like, yeah, but he didn't have the belt there anymore. Because he lost it in card number 24, or maybe he could run house again and take it all the way. But anyways, you never know. So that's what makes that title fun. I like that. I like that structure. It's random. It's unique. Correct me if I'm wrong, Timmy, but I thought we stole that from Will Wisdom. Isn't that something Will used to do?
Yes, except he let 5 people from the cycle win it. But me, it could go all the way through, and there could be like 80-something cards change 80-something times.
Right. Yeah. No, I definitely like the fact that the belt can change hands, but ultimately at the end of it, we want to still be able to declare the final champion. Because I think this time, you beat War Goddess, right? In a tag match.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you pinned her to bring that title home. So, anywho, again, it is a fun title to cover. It is a fun title to promote. Shout out to the Darkness, aka Matthew Stamboli, our current champion. The next one I want to go over is our G-Force title because that's one that we've recently started, ourselves focusing on because, you know, again, it's we're playing in this league with friends, so everyone that comes to this league, we consider you guys our friends. This is our table, this is our bubble, this is this is our place to play. So when everybody that's here on this podcast right now with us, we've all decided that, hey, that G-Force title, one way or another, each of us is going to sign at least one of our wrestlers against that champion just to make it relevant. Like I've already declared that Pipsqueak and Death Inferno are going to chase that title, cycle in, cycle out, because I just want to make that title more relevant for us amongst us. I know Ricky Steamboat is the current champion, and I know Rob will definitely continue to chase the G-Force title. I know I don't, is Jake Walker or any of them chasing the G-Force title, Jerry, on your side?
I heard Jake Walker was.
I thought Jake was, but he got hurt. So
Yeah,
so I don't know. I mean, I thought about it. I thought I heard somebody's going to chase after the title. It's a unknown coming in, but we'll have to see.
Nice. And in terms of your crew, Timmy?
It'll either be BTY or the Darkness.
Nice. So keeping Papa out of it, huh?
Well, Papa's mainly a tag team wrestler.
There you go. Just in case you were wondering about Big Papa. Now,
Keep him busy.
since you came up, Rob, let's move over to your women's division. What's going on out there? Who's our current champion? Who's
Mama Red.
Big Mama, huh?
Yep. Big
Nice.
Mama Red.
Now, who did she defend it against last cycle, and who's she going up against next?
The last time she put the belt up was against War Goddess.
Okay. And who's she defending coming up against? And when?
She'll be coming up against none other than the King, Illinois.
I wonder if Legion and the boys are going to let her out for that championship match.
It's on her contract. She has to wrestle every match.
Oh, nice. Okay. So they'll let her out.
Well, they better anyway.
Okay. Now, now in terms of speaking of tag and stuff, Jerry, what updates do you got on our tag division?
Well, on our tag division, let's see. Let me go through my notes here.
Now, as you're looking through those notes right now, Jerry, did you notice that what did we call them? The luchadores. They looks like they're back.
They lost the belt.
Well, no, but now they're back, and it looks like they got someone else now too. They got like a third.
They're thirds.
They're or I'm just, I guess, assuming it's part of their crew because they have the same initials.
Well, I haven't heard anything too much yet about what's going on there with those dudes.
Yeah, they managed to hold on to the tag belt for a while. The forgive me, which ones did they have? The Extreme, right?
They had the Extreme titles for a long time. I mean, I think 4 or 5 cycles.
Surprisingly, because nobody gave him a shot. I didn't give him a shot. I mean, I didn't give him any chance of winning it. I mean,
I gave them opportunities because they earned them. And what happened with them is they just became a dominant tag team. I threw every tag team I could at them and everything, and they just were winning. They had that certain formula. They were winning, and I was really impressed with them.
Yeah, because I think just before you gave them the shot, didn't they win like TV tag or something like that in the league?
I think they did. They won TV tag in the league and just did spectacular. And I was real impressed with them. They really really kick some butt. But they ended up, their reign came to an end, though. And it was in a double dog collar match against Mad Dog Maurice Duchesne and Paul the Butcher Duchesne, who are the new LSL Extreme TV Tag Team Champions.
I thought
Nice.
it was the Darkness and
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. That's my mistake. Old notes. Yeah, the Darkness and Paul the Butcher Duchesne became the champions because of the falling out that Maurice and Paul had. That what happened is I had to find that the Punk Queen Sari Smith, our co-commissioner of the tag team division, had to find a opponent. So the Darkness was available, and they won.
Nice. Yeah, no,
there are.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, nothing against the Luchadores, but I honestly think that tag team of Butcher and the Darkness is gonna be a tough one to knock out.
yeah, they won the IWA World Tag Team titles this cycle.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, like any other tag team, their rest is short-lived right now because they've got to defend this coming up cycle.
Who are they? Who are they defending against this cycle?
Oh, okay. This cycle, it will be the champs defending their belts against Edge Jerks SKD and his tag team partner, which will be, let's see, where are you? Will be Edge Jerks, the legend, Mr. Hurley.
Nice. Now, Now, Jerry. I mean, I know we've talked about this in the past. I would say for 5-6 cycles, you had left it open, and you were requesting people to sign and challenge, and zero, nada, no takers, no nothing. So, as a commissioner, you took matters into your own hand, and you said, you know what? I'm going to do the signing. I'm not going to depend on anybody to move this around. So that being said, now that we've got the ball moving again and we have all these tag teams, I know a couple of tag teams have already I know they've added 6-man. So but definitely going to want to see that tag team scene open up some more. So those of you guys make your voices heard. Like I said, through your characters. Don't come whine and just whine for whine. Yeah, exactly. Like, use your characters wisely. Go to the use your characters to go and talk to the commissioners and request shots at these titles. Again, that's the Extreme Tag title, and I think the other one that you're running, Jerry, is the 6-pack one.
Yeah, and before I get into the 6-pack, I want to add that these titles will be defended. This match for both teams will be a scaffold match.
Oh, nice.
So the thing of that is they'll be fighting on a scaffold. The tag team belts will be hanging under the scaffold, and whoever gets those belts wins.
If you don't kill yourself first.
Exactly. Okay. And we had quite the controversy, which I'm glad Flip brought up, with the 6-pack challenge titles. Ooh. Okay, originally, War Goddess was supposed to be in the match, and she was injured in a car accident. So Fontaine stepped up to it, and he teamed up, and that team, I believe, of Terry Black and Sugar Lips Roxy and himself won the belts, but there was some controversy in the match. There was a little bit of controversy where normally in this match you have 2 referees, and there was a double pin.
Ooh.
And so originally, we all know that the referee's decision stands after this, right, gentlemen?
Yeah.
But yeah. you know how a referee's decision stands, but in case of a double pinfall, well, me being the advocate for my wrestlers, and I was talking to the Punk Queen Commissioner, Sari Smith. She got lawyers on her tail that were calling her office, flooding her thing with calls. Sugar Lip Roxy's lawyer, other lawyers, and so right there, since there was a double pinfall, the titles were declared vacant.
Ooh,
To be fair,
Sugar Lips isn't going to be too happy with that. I mean,
no, she was, but I do have. But Sari Smith had some announcements that she definitely wanted to introduce. And originally, we were supposed to have number one contenders for those belts to face Fontaine, Sugar Lips, and Miss Terry Black, the Money Goddess. But since they are now vacant, it will now be, and I'll read these names off. It will be from DOD Order, Cheerleader Sassy Red, and Big Papa Red. And who else do we have here? And also another red, which is going to be, reading my notes carefully here, it will be Big Mama Red versus, and hold on to your seats for this one, Red Rum Vendetta, Willowick Nightmare, and Death Inferno.
ooh.
For the vacant six-pack challenge titles in War Games.
Well, if those old men can make it down the ramp without peeing on themselves, I think they got a chance.
Oh yeah.
But
and like I said, it was a very, very tough call by our co-commissioner, Punk Queen Sari Smith, but due to the nature of what happened to the controversy in the match, there were some valid points made by lawyers on both sides, so that the only decision they could really come to without seeking legal action done was to make those titles vacant. So the winners of War Games will be our new six-pack champions.
nice, very nice. Now, can we break the fourth wall a little bit and just, I mean, obviously, trash talking and the beauty of playing in a league with friends is that we can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of people, I got a question from somebody the other day that said, hey bud, can you tell me how to be a good commissioner? Now, for anyone, in case you don't know, I was a horrible commissioner. When I ran the MML, MML,
About
you probably had the same interaction. But again, I am a horrible commissioner. I don't commission well. I have a lot of ideas and suggestions. Commissioning a league is not my forte. So I depend on people like Tim, like Jerry, like Rob, who are better at wrestling and commissioning and making up matches like the scaffold match, like the War Games match, like the Lethal Lottery, like the mix match. Like, I depend on them, and that's the one thing that you or whoever, if you're asking about what makes a good league, nothing makes a good league. What makes it fun here is the fact that we have friends here. That's what makes it fun.
the more the matches, man.
Yep.
You got the friends to do it. You'd be a great commissioner.
Yeah, the best thing is just to be able to, talk and be able to communicate, stuff like that.
Get that report in on time.
Yep.
Yeah,
and there's also surprises.
Yeah.
Surprises too.
I think when we're able to communicate and talk, we can have better angles, we can have better prizes, we can have, better interact. I mean, I kid you not, this recent invasion. I mean, I got a trash talk from one of these guys. What the heck was his name? One of these AI guys. He's all like, "Hey, next time you have a show, tell all them swamp donkeys that what did he say? Let's see here. Send a message for me. Tell them Swamp Donkeys, the outlaw Robert Funk, and AI is coming to rule the world.
I'll be right back.
Interesting.
So
This
now
is
we're
On.
now
Well,
we're
this is Lucky Star. This is not the person who joined the DOD. I mean, the AI. In your dreams. There you go. Lucky Star is telling you right now, in your dreams.
Yeah, but I thought that was a nice reference, Swamp Donkey. I've never been called a Swamp Donkey, but uh-oh, Tessa's mad. Or is that Sassy?
That's sassy. I think Rob went to the bathroom again or something.
Oh, Sassy's taking the mic. I
Oh.
like it. Nice.
And and there was one more surprise I was going to bring up too.
Shoot it, Jerry.
Okay, I mentioned about the six-pack titles and whoever would be the champs from that. Well, this cycle, when they're rested up, they're going to defend them again. There's going to be another title defense this cycle. And in order, because of the legal ramifications from both Fontaine and Sugar Lips Roxy, from their lawyers, of course, we came to an agreement. It will be Fontaine, Sugar Lips Roxy of AAA, and their tag team partner. This man has deserved a chance for a long time at something, King Achilles, and they will take on the winners of the six-pack challenge when they're healed up this cycle for the six-pack challenge titles.
Nice.
So we're going to have two title defenses. So this is really going to put the test.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
In Thunderdome.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, like I said, that six pack, six-man division is been hot as of late. Bringing home two world titles to the LSL, so that tells you where this six-man division is here in the swamp. So I'm glad to see six-man action in full effect there. But now, I know we saved the best for last.
The winner
And is. Oh, nice.
A Battle Bowl, and will be taking on the champ at Full Metal Mayhem, Blade Runner Sloth.
Wow! No way.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Man,
Get a nice big Baby Ruth to
celebrate. you talk about getting some sense, like really knocked into him. I mean, shout out to Sloth. I mean, he has been, on definitely on another level. I mean, I'd hate to say it, but I think we've already all given the Darkness all the credit, because he definitely knocked Sloth into another level.
Ever since that last match, Sloth's been winning left and right. Bam, 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 title after title.
I thought it was just me that noticed that, but no, you're right.
But now he's got a chance at the biggest title. Come take it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, this is definitely one that I want to make sure he's not defending it this cycle, right? So we can print it in the bulletin.
No.
Okay.
It's the cycle afterwards.
I'll make sure I put something in our reminders that he's going to be defending or competing for that, so at least he knows. I know he comes on and listens every now and then, but just want to make sure he knows he's getting a shot.
It's
Hey guys, I don't mean to. Yeah, but there's one thing I think we all need to keep an eye on. And everything. Okay, we have winners of the Golden Briefcase matches, right?
Yes,
Yes.
I need to look out for Paul Deshane and Legion.
That's right. And the thing is, you know, I don't know if when they're going to cash in, because they could cash in anytime, and Sloth is not going to know who he's going to face if one of those guys decide to cash in, or if one of them decides, or both of them decide to cash in after this cycle.
Oh
You
yeah,
could be taking. It could be a four-way.
yeah. I think that's what makes having those briefcases looming around. I think that's what makes it makes it special because you just never know.
Yeah, because we've all had either the golden briefcase or Battle Bowl. Whoever's cashed in has won, and that seems to be almost a thing. I mean, Tim's cashed in, he's won. I know multiple times I've cashed in and won. That's your golden ticket right there. I mean, you can get the champion after the match, or you can make it a triple threat, make it a four-way, and the champion.
Do we still got the Gift of the Swamp title or no? I forgot.
No, that got abolished.
Okay.
I think the Gift of the Swamp we've
We got rid of.
no, not that we got rid of, but we've redubbed it. We're doing the King of the Swamp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
does that mean Polly gets a shot?
Yeah. What I have to do is I have to go back and I'll look back right now and I'll make sure I add that. I had completely forgot about that one, but yeah, I'll do the numbers on that one. I knew I was missing one, but with the AI invasion thing, I think I got distracted a little bit, but always good to have distractions. Believe me, it's better to have more.
I love distractions.
Oh yeah, it's better to have more than to try and pull teeth to find something to talk about. Because yeah, I think that's a important thing. So now, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and ask for final thoughts. I know we were gonna cover the trash talk, but we're already at an hour on this one, and I don't wanna get over the hour mark.
Hey, wait, we can all cover it at the same time. Everybody at home, now listen to this real close. Read the trash talk.
Oh yeah, I know. I hope everyone is following the trash talk. I know, just out of out of respect for the managers that that are
Right
playing.
stuff. Great stuff, especially on Facebook. Read it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. I think, like I said, I think eventually we'll have another. We had a few shows earlier. If you haven't listened to them, it's actually live trash talking with some of the AI members. We had IMT and Mark Duchesne tune in. We had even people from outside of the swamp chime in on this invasion.
Marchand. We had
Right.
Eric, or Big Marchand, as he likes to be called.
Yeah, he's over in one of our Steel sister leagues over in the Louisiana Purchase League.
Yeah.
And he actually noticed, or he didn't notice, that AI was in his league also. So when so he has a close eye on. So we looks like we have some help against AI in other places as well. So
We might have more new people coming in too. I'm just not sure yet.
uh-oh. Dun 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 dun.
And if they are, I'm supposed to keep it a surprise. So
Yeah, I've heard some good things coming. Now, did Rob come back, or is he still MIA?
Oh, I'm right here, listen.
Hey, Robbie, there you are. Any last thoughts? Any last words, Robbie?
Yeah, come on, women, let's get going. We gotta get this ribbed up. We gotta keep it
Okay.
going.
my last thoughts. Oh wait, go ahead, Rob.
Now go ahead. You already got it.
Okay, my last thoughts. Eunuch is a tool.
Jerry, any last thoughts, Jerry?
Let's see. Let's all get a 501.
Nice.
Yeah,
501s for everybody.
That's
Hey,
a
Rob.
good. Let's
Well,
make sure we win the highest average so we can get the 10 free matches.
There you go. Rob,
Oh, yeah.
Rob,
Amen,
you were
bro.
saying?
Yeah, Rossi watched the show.
See, now I know you know who it is. Now I know you know who it is.
Okay, that's it. I know that you be talking to Roxy when we doing those video chats because you're always distracted. That's it, man. That's it.
You know what? It may just be what was it? You mentioned her before. What was her name? Lipton? Becky Lipton?
Oh, lip off.
Lipoff. There you go. Maybe it's Becky. I know you've been working with her. Maybe it's Becky.
Yeah, she's could be, but
Well, Rob, you keep your secrets to yourself there, bud. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and sign this one off. You guys have been listening to the four-headed monster, but we've only have three of them here. The commissioners of the LSL, and I want to at this point I also want to shout out Rob Harper, who hasn't managed to get on with us, but we're like I said, he's our cruiserweight commissioner, so looking forward to having him on. Maybe talk some cruiserweight stuff as well.
his Scott is on the fritz.
Dun, 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 dun. So, Robert, definitely hope to have you on sometime, but for now, I said we'll hold it down.
There's our
All right,
shout
guys.
out right there, Robert.
Yeah, buddy.
Shout
All right,
out,
guys.
Rob.
You guys take it easy. We'll see you guys next time here on Interfed Radio. Swamp Talk. We're out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.